I started to realize that having money was the way to, always ensure stability in life. And so I never really wanted to spend it, always wanted to save it and of course grow it. And that just started to become my idea for financial literacy and improving my finances, is just save the money but also figure out a way to grow it.
That's pretty good. I wonder what he does for a living. He makes $150,000 a year and he's only 25 years old. Now, this type of guy will get passed up. I'm going to be honest with you. DeWitt Stamper, thank you for the $5 Super Bowl. I appreciate you, family. This type of guy will get passed up. He will get passed up. And let me tell you why. Because of the sentiment that he echoed to us in the very beginning of the show when he said that, I've always just wanted to be a saver. I wanted financial literacy or whatever. See, the older women that done been through it a little bit, they done seen a little bit of something, they gonna be like, oh, no, you a snack, boo. That's what they gonna say. But the women that's his age, they might pass him up. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because he ain't out here stunting. He ain't popping bottles from what I see so far. You know what I'm saying? He ain't doing all of that. And so as a result, he going to find himself. He probably got a chick. But we going to dive into it. My initial thoughts is I like it. I like the fact that he make $150,000 a year. I like the fact that he only 25 years old when he doing it. And I don't like the fact that he doing it in Los Angeles. L Boogie says, watch this video some months ago. He got picked up by a Hispanic shorty. Really? I told you. I didn't know. I'm going to get into the video. Don't worry.
My name is Terzel Ron. I am 25 years old. I make about $150,000 a year. And
get out of
I
there.
live in Los Angeles, California.
Get out of there. An associate producer for a large TV production company. I didn't know they made that, but I guess over in California, you got to make it.
I also do some television production in terms of interviewing cast members, things of that nature, and really booking people for digital initiatives, things that can perform really well on digital platforms.
Now, let's think about this. He also freelances as a production manager, entertainment host, and reporter. So, the majority of his salary is obviously his regular job, but he's always hustling. This is one of the characteristics of great men, is that we're never satisfied and we're always working on things outside of when we're doing things for our regular job. What did I tell y'all yesterday when I was breaking things down for you? What did I tell y'all? I said that if you love what you do so much and you want to start your own business, then do it, but do it after you secure the bag. Don't quit your job to just go all in on one thing. Prove yourself, continue to grow what it is that you're doing outside of it, and then let your hustle become the thing that you pay the majority of your bills with, and then your main money is the money that you go ahead and stack, and you don't have to spend none of that. That way, if anything ever happens, it's twofold. A, you never was depending on what that job was doing in the first place, so if you was to ever get laid off, it's not a big deal. And B, you're automatically adjusting your lifestyle to be lower and less dependent on the things that you're making every single day from something that can go away at any time. This man is smart. Shout out to him. I like what I'm seeing so far.
I actually recently covered Rolling Loud, LA. I'll be covering the Sundance Film Festival very soon.
Nice.
So I do a lot of hosting and reporting as well as writing.
I like it.
So I do work every single day, and I have been working every single day for probably 5 years now. I love it. I love having...
He works every single day. He's not out here chasing hoes. He not taking days off. Monday is the same as Wednesday, is the same as Friday, is the same as Saturday, is the same as Sunday. He works every single day. It ain't no 40 hours and ain't none of that. This man is trying to come up. He's trying to get his bag. He's trying to do what he have to do now so he don't have to do anything for the rest of his life. I like everything I'm seeing right now. This man is grinding. He getting it.
a strong work ethic. I feel like it's always taking steps towards what I want to be doing in the future, which is hosting a production.
Get it then. You're working from home. Ooh, I see you, big dog. Long hair, don't care. Look at that. He moved to LA in 2020 with his girlfriend, RuPaul. You guys were right. I guess maybe the black chicks wasn't checking for him. They said, no. I don't like what you got going on. I'm chasing this little hot boy over here. He wasn't prime king and none of that. Probably wasn't on the football team. He said, long hair don't care. Long hair don't care. It's unfortunate that this happens regularly.
So my girlfriend and I have been together for 4 years. Outside of myself, she is the biggest hustler I know. She has her own fashion brand.
I'm here for the work ethic, and he's handsome. Shout out to Alaquandria. He said she the biggest hustler he know. She ain't sitting there saying that, yo, I need a man that make as much or more than me or whatever. She was with him 4 years ago, which means she was with him when he was 21 years old, holding him down. Ladies, what did I say? I didn't even know that this was going to happen. I don't know nothing about this video. We saying the same thing. Your left finger, she grinding for it. She gonna get it.
I grew up in the South Bronx in New York City in a one-bedroom apartment.
Steve Harvey suits.
My parents moved there from Guyana, and I was about 2 years old when I started to live in New York and experience the culture. I grew up in a family of 6, and we were all illegal immigrants, so money was not something that we had a lot of access to, and
Why is it that people that are immigrants have a greater work ethic than people that live here? That's just the sentiment that I see on a regular basis. People that are immigrants have a greater work ethic than the people that live here. And then they complain and they make up these different terms and they say American descendants of slaves versus illegal immigrants or immigrants and ADOS and all of this other type of stuff. But I'm just curious, why do people that don't live here come here and have a greater work ethic than the people that live here?
economically things were rough growing up. I started to really realize that school.
Look at him. They was like, yeah, you don't look that good when you young. And then he grew into himself and grew into his money.
Was the way to achieve more financial success later down
the
road.
Worked 3 jobs while he was in high school. Worked 3 jobs while he was in high school. Listen, ladies, if you get a man and he got more than 1 job at a time, hold on. Hold on for dear life. If you get a man and he got more than 1 job, or he got a job and he got a side hustle, hold on. You ride that wave and you do not jump out of that boat. Okay? This man worked 3 jobs when he was in high school. What more can you ask for?
I moved between sophomore year and junior year. I did not want to go to a new high school, start all of my academic achievement all over again.
Jesus. This man commuted 2.5 hours each way from Queens to the Bronx to get to school. You know, I was on a call with somebody the other day. And I said, yo, fam, you might have to commute. I mean, you know, you might have to catch the train or whatever, so on and so forth, in order to be able to make sure that you know, can save money, because this car and stuff is killing you and all of this other type of stuff. And they said, Anton, I'm not doing it. I'd rather overpay and suffer as a result and have to do what I got to do from a financial perspective instead of grinding it out for a temporary amount of time so that I can get to a better space. Meanwhile, this man was in high school, going 2.5 hours one way and working 3 jobs. You cannot teach this stuff. You can't teach work ethic. You can't teach desire. You can't teach hustle. Some people got it and some people just don't. Some people gonna run in the Victim Olympics and other people feel like they got to be motivated to do the thing that's in their best interest.
Sometimes it was very hard in terms of eating, in terms of sleeping.
Jesus Christ. This boy is everything.
I wouldn't end up leaving school until about 6 or 7 p.m. to get back home around 10. And I had to wake up at 5 to leave at 6 the next day. So all of the hustle.
This man in high school was working harder than some of y'all adults. And meanwhile, I got people on different panels telling me, Anton, I don't want no guy that hustle. I just want a guy that just work his 40 hours and come home and be with me. In high school, this man was leaving at 6 and getting home at 10 and being back up at 5 a.m. and taking AP classes. Fuck.
Paid off when I got a full academic scholarship to NYU. When I was there, I always knew that I wanted to be in
full academic scholarship. I don't like them degrees, but whatever. It was free.
Most of my expenses with my girlfriend are
All right,
split
this is what I want to
50-50, such as the rent, but we do take different bills. I'm more than happy to pay the entire balance. However, my girlfriend really insists on paying half. For my food budget, my girlfriend and I have a couple spots that we like to go to. It's not like we're going.
All right, so let me back this up. Let me look at this
50-50, such as the rent, but we do take
50-50,
different bills. I'm more than happy to pay the entire balance. However, my girlfriend really insists on paying half.
All right, let me break this down. Let's start from the top. We got subscriptions at $76, and he make $150,000 a year. For April, check out score.org. They offer a network of mentors. I'm working with one that reminds me of those retired millionaires from last week. Maybe I should do another one of those live streams. Maybe I'll do another one of those live streams, the millionaire live streams. Probably do it. Maybe this weekend. We'll see what happens. Thank you for contributing to the platform and actually adding value, my friend. I appreciate you. So let me see. $76 for subscriptions. $100 for the phone. I wonder why he's paying $100 for a phone. How much could his phone bill actually be? Well, he do a lot of calls and journalism, so I don't know. Utilities, $146. Therapy. Stu's pays $150 for therapy. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. Food, $300. Discretionary, $435. Insurance, $501. I don't like that. I don't like this transportation, $589. I don't. This dude was driving a Honda Civic, wasn't he? He was driving a Honda Civic. Why is he paying so much for a Honda Civic? What the heck is going on? Let me see something. Transportation, gas, financing, and car washes. Yeah, I knew he financed that junk. That's horrible. Insurance is life, auto, home, dental, and medical. So he's probably paying about at least seven something for his car. Let me see what kind of car he had. Man, that's a Honda Civic. That's a Honda Civic, big dog. Clearly, he didn't go to the economic classes with the guy with the master's degree the other day. He's paying seven something a month towards his car for a Honda Civic? Is that what they're doing out here? Oh, no. What is he doing? That's not a good look. He's clearly no Lauren. That's for sure. Let me go ahead and go back to this budget. All right, let's see. That's stressing me out. Rent, $1,650. But I'm guessing that his rent is based off of her paying half because he said that she pays half. And then he got savings and investments that's $5,000. So I do like that. I like that the bulk of everything that he has is going towards his investments and making sure that he's being fiscally responsible. The only thing I see wrong with this budget is that car. Why is his car note so high for a Honda Civic? What's the average price for a Honda Civic? $20-something thousand? That's bad. That is horrible. Honda Civic price $22,000. Average price for a Honda Civic is $22,500. Why is this dude paying so much money for this car? Let's continue.
Budget. My girlfriend and I have a couple spots
I like
that
this
we like to
investments
go to.
budget, though.
It's not like we're going to a new spot to try out like a 5-star restaurant or something like that. So my food budget is actually pretty simple, just groceries, Target, restaurants. I have a used 2018 Honda Civic. Being that
This dude got a used 2018 Honda Civic and he putting over $700 a month into this car. A used 2018 Honda Civic. What the Come on, fam. Gas ain't that high.
I work from home, I don't have to use my car as often as a normal person. Whenever I'm hosting or interviewing somebody and I have to be at a specific place, that's when I spend the most on gas and that's when I use my car the most.
This is bad. This is bad. I'm not going for it. It's a bad look. This is not a good look for you, buddy. Nope. It's stressing me out, man. It really is. It's genuinely stressing me out. Why does he owe $26,000 on a used 4-year-old car? It's really a 5-year-old car because you know how when you buy the new one, it'd be like 1 year earlier in the model year. He's buying he owes $26,000 for a 2018 Honda Civic, paying over $700 and something a month. Who sold him that car? Mel Farr? Y'all know who Mel Farr is? That's a Detroit thing. Mel Farr was a former football player that owned a dealership. Who sold him that car? Don King? Jesus Christ. What is happening out here?
I actually don't have my own health insurance. I am on my mom's plan until I'm 26.
Oh, God. This is going bad. Shout out to Derek T. Says that Civic has a Hellcat motor. The Honda Hellcat. Yo. All right. Now it's starting to go bad. Now it's going bad. Shout out to Jay Ben. He says car note could be $300 plus $300 in gas. No, it's not. There's no way. He just said that he barely ever drives, right? He said the only time that he drives is when he got to do an interview or something. And he drives out to go do that. He said that otherwise he works from home and he's chilling. Okay? So it's not. A Honda Civic, listen, there's no way that you burning $300 in gas, especially when you work from home and you're not even doing nothing with a Honda Civic. This is insane. This is bad. This is bad. Now he's starting to reveal who he truly is, right? Because he lives with his mother. No, I'm sorry. He doesn't live with his mother. He's still on his mother's healthcare coverage until he's 26. Shout out to Obama. I think that was something that was a part of his administration. He emphasized that. He implemented that. This is going bad. This is going bad. He don't even have healthcare coverage because he on his mama's plan. Jody. Hey, Jody. Have the same car and I pay half that. There's no way he should be paying $700 and something plus a month for that car.
I have to pay for a lot of expenses out of pocket still because her insurance is not the best. Luckily, I have multiple reserves of money to pull from if needed.
This is crazy. Yo, $5,000 in student loans, but this is dumb. Why? Okay, so wait a minute. He owed $5,000 in student loans, but his payments were paused. So instead of paying it off when he don't have no interest, he putting $5,000 a month into savings. Where they do that at? Okay, all right. I'm really starting to get a little bit flustered. I thought that he was doing good. I had a lot of respect for his work ethic, but you can't work off stupid. I don't think he really putting up $5,000 a month, honestly. There's no way that he could be moving like this and he could be this fiscally irresponsible on one end and then be fiscally responsible on the other end. This makes no sense whatsoever. That's 1 month. He can pay that off.
I don't like to necessarily splurge on anything, especially things for myself. But in terms of doing that for other people, I'm more than happy to buy someone like my brother a laptop if he needs it. If I were to...
Oh, God. You got to be selfish before you're selfless. You have to be selfish, ladies and gentlemen, before you're selfless. You cannot be walking around with a $26,000 debt hanging over your head with probably 18% interest for a 2018 Honda Civic and $5,000 in student loans and on your mama's healthcare coverage talking about you buy stuff like laptops for your friends and your brothers. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm so aggravated right now. I don't know why I get so aggravated when I look at people's budgets that should be doing things differently. I'm so aggravated. He did get finessed on that car. They seen him coming a mile away. Shout out to Jordan Smith. Couldn't have been CarMax. CarMax don't finesse y'all that bad, do they?
Splurge on anything, it'll probably be travel tickets. But because I'm so passionate about what I do, I don't necessarily do many other things for fun. Growing up, I had a lot of health issues, and so did my mom. And seeing these health issues really
I'm guessing that he got raised in a single mother household.
Having health insurance. I actually grew up missing a tooth in front of my mouth until I was 18, until I was a freshman at NYU.
That's why them chicks wasn't checking for him. They said, girl, he ain't even got no tooth. He ain't got no teeth. And so now that's why he with Maria. I'm sorry, RuPaul. Let me stop being bad with ethnic backgrounds. I know y'all be feeling a certain type of way.
Always wanted braces. My family never had money for braces, and I sort of realized that I needed to get that money myself.
Like, he got him some teeth.
I had a condition.
He got him some teeth. He got some teeth. Nah, he flossed the mugs every day now too. Look at that. See, when you go without, you start appreciating when you finally get it.
Called hyperhidrosis, scoliosis. I had battles with anxiety and depression. All these conditions.
That's why you got therapy too.
Really made me insecure growing up. This really made me a workhorse. It made me develop an insane work ethic. Yeah. I always had 3 jobs. I have 3 jobs today. And I wouldn't be where I am today without...
Hold on, big dog. Listen. I know he with Maria. She was in love with the West Side Story. I see red flags. That's redder than the shirt that she got on. I see red flags. This girl is a hot girl summer, boy. Bruh. Listen. I see red flags. I don't know if y'all see him the way that I see him. I see red flags. First of all, if this man is only 25 and she 25, the minute that she have a kid is blowing up. She is not. She weighs more than him. And I know how y'all take y'all pictures because she doing like this, that means she tucking her stomach in. She's tucking her stomach in. I call it like I see it. I'm not going to sit here and mince words. Fam, be careful. Be careful. That's all I'm going to tell you. Brandon Jackson. What's this man's name? I don't even know what this man's name is. Fam, be careful. I had a similar budget. I was paying roughly the same monthly insurance, car payment, and a Civic Si is considered premium. That's a 2018, family. That's a 2018. Be careful, bro. One Twinkie away. I'm just calling it like I see it. Listen, I see red flags. Lisa said, why does that matter? It matters. First of all, I can tell by, okay, all right. You're saying, why does it matter? I'm saying that this is going to affect him financially in the future. Because this man has never had any kind of love or he not getting showed any attention. probably the first girl that looked halfway decent that showed him some love. He was paying attention to her based off of the fact that she liked him and not all of the other things that go along with it, right? If he marry her, he gonna be with her for the rest of his life. The thing that she gotta do at the very least is she gotta be fit, right? But because she's so dedicated to working so hard, and because she's so focused on, hey, I could pay or whatever like that, what's going to happen is that she's going to have some of the same problems that a lot of other modern women wind up having, and that they put on hold the things that men really care about, and then they start focusing more on getting a bag and securing a brand and all that. I could tell. You could tell it. You could see it all over her. This is, I want my brand, I'm for the gram, all of that other type of stuff. It's so many problematic symptoms that I see in there that need to be solved for before they get into a marriage. Be careful. That's all I'm saying. It's too many red flags with both how he operate with his own insecurities and how he needs validation now because of how he was raised, and he ain't had no tooth, and the girls probably dissed him when he was younger because of his tooth and all of that. And so as a result, I'm telling you. Okay. Listen, I done seen this story play out time and time again. Don't be sitting here calling me for a coaching call in, Brandon, or whatever his name is. Persevere Data TD said, I'm not saying she's for the streets, but she looking like she looking out the window. I'm telling you. Shout out to Machine says, Anton, fact, she cute, but this one was before kid thick at 25. And women don't listen to us when we address this. Team, stay in the gym. I'm telling y'all. Y'all want to know the truth, or you want to know something that make you feel good? Let's continue.
Those sort of setbacks early on in life. Aside from, my regular health expenses and dealing with all of the health conditions that I do have, mental health is something that is extremely important to me, and it's something that I've taken numerous steps to improve on. Therapy is something that I realized at NYU.
I know, you get all of that
could be really beneficial for me. I do spend about $150 a month on a therapist, and
I don't care about that part.
I journal and get to the best, most optimal mental health space.
This should be funny because I realize that because of his car decisions and all of this other type of stuff, I think that I'm about to run into some headaches right now.
I would say that I save about $4,000 to $6,000 a month. I put a lot of that money into.
So we already know his portfolio is trash, man. Because if he put the majority of his stuff into crypto, then we know that he's already lost 73%. Maybe even more if he went into some more riskier cryptocurrencies. If he put the majority of his money in crypto, we know that his portfolio is trash because he's already lost over 70-something% as of today. His total savings and investments is $71,000. $45,000 of it is crypto. That's insane. You're telling me that more than 65, about 2/3 of your portfolio is cryptocurrency? And you telling me that this man is financially literate? The rest of the money, look, think about it. Crypto is 45. He got 23,000 in savings, which means that money is getting killed by inflation. And it's not working for him. So he probably thinks that he's doing something because he got a high yield savings account that gets him 0.001% interest. And then he got another $3,000 in stuff that actually probably works. This is dumb. His ratio is retarded. Oh, Anton, you can't say retarded. His ratio is like little people. Anton, you can't say that. Anton, his ratio is like dwarfs. I'm sorry. His ratios are triple minority crazy. Black woman, that's a dwarf. Black woman, dwarf. Black woman dwarf. That's what I look at when I see this portfolio. Is a black woman dwarf. He got a black woman dwarf portfolio. I told y'all somehow that's what's gonna come back. He got 40. He had Jesus Christ. 45,000, 71 total, 45 in crypto, 23 in savings, 3,000 in actual real investments. And this makes sense to y'all? This is y'all king? These are the people that y'all leaning on from. This is stupid. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love these videos. It just gives me a headache.
That I, keep a couple in different accounts so that I don't get carried away and say, hey, this is a big number in one account. I do have a Roth IRA and I also have a SEP IRA. I've recently transferred my SEP funds to my Roth, but I don't necessarily have a target for how much money I want by retirement. I just know.
Why wouldn't you have a target? Listen, for all of you guys that's smarter than me, that's C students, that's a little bit smarter than me, let me tell you what you do. Because this man was obviously smarter than me, but for some reason, he's not making smart decisions. When you go and you open up your brokerage account or you start to contribute to your Roth IRAs or whatever like that, usually it's going to be with a reputable firm. It's going to be with a Fidelity, a Charles Schwab, something like that. They have tools on there where you can project exactly where you want to be at the end of when you decide that you maybe want to retire, right? And then it actually tells you exactly how much you should be contributing on a regular basis in order to hit that number. They reverse engineered it for you, and you can even talk to an advisor for free once you open up an account to make sure that you allocate it correctly. This is not hard. This is not something that's mind-boggling and mind-blowing. This man is crazy. Look at that woman over there. I told you she was tucking in her stomach. Right here. That's not tucking it in. She wasn't tucking it in for the picture. You telling me she not one Twinkie away? You telling me. Because she ain't even had kids yet. She ain't hit 30. She ain't do none of that. You telling me sitting next to her right now that's good. Is that what you telling me? I'm noticing all kind of stuff. See, my eyes look at things differently when I look at these videos. I'm telling you. I see it differently. Y'all over here, listen, that Mexican food, I love Mexican food. I'm in the gym every day right now. I am getting it in. I'm getting it off of me. I'm going to look great. Mexican food is one of the foods I had to cut off because that is not good. That's not good. I know what I'm looking at. When you seen that other picture and she was like this, got to freeze frame that junk at the right spot. It's going to tell you the truth.
That it's important to start saving for retirement even at the age of 25. So I do try to diversify my investments and not put all of my eggs in one basket in terms of.
Let me see something. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. I got to see something. I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
Did not want to go to a new high school, start all of my academic achievement all over again.
I got to look at the details.
Health.
Yeah, I'm looking at the details. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got to see it for what it is.
That I, keep a couple in different accounts so that I don't get carried away and say, hey, this is a big number in one account. I do have a Roth IRA. And I also have a
his budget is already messed up, so it really don't make no difference at this point.
I
put on my Apple Watch. I don't even feel comfortable. I put on the Rolly Watch for the ones that actually matter. Lauren is the only one that got Rolly Watch treatment.
To start saving for retirement even at the age of 25. So I do try to diversify my investments and not put all of my eggs in one basket in terms of investments. I do have money in cryptocurrency. I've invested, I'd say probably $10,000 in cryptocurrency. That has more than quadrupled at this point.
So much for that idea.
Investments in Ethereum, Bitcoin, but also Chainlink and a bunch of other smaller coins.
I knew it. Listen to what he said.
More than quadrupled at this point. I have investments in Ethereum, Bitcoin, but also Chainlink and a bunch of other smaller coins. I'm very interested in seeing the future of cryptocurrency and seeing where it takes me.
This man is busted and disgusted. Financial experts, which I don't consider myself a financial expert. I'm just telling you what I know. Recommend diversifying your investment portfolio and only allotting a small percentage to crypto, if any. You see how they threw that disclaimer up there? They didn't know the market was going to be a piece of shit right now.
The most important lesson that I've learned about money is actually something that I've always known about money, which is save money and money will save you. I 1,000,000% will not be anything that I am without my parents. I have the greatest parents in the world. My parents have been together for 40 years and they've instilled in me the importance of working hard. And so for next year, I really am
So they gave you work ethic, but they certainly did not give you any money lessons.
To focus on real estate, and I feel like it's very important for me to own property. My younger self would be very proud of me, and actually, I'm not surprised that
he got all of that drip in there, and he keep on putting on these Captain Kangaroos. What the heck is going on?
I was 16.
Hey, don't y'all hate when people do these poses where like they reading? What are you reading? Camera behind you like this. Stop.
Going through 2.5 hours to
B-roll is trash.
Eating once a day, and even at that point, at 16, I wrote down by 25, I'll be making well over 6 figures. By 30, I'll be a millionaire. That's always been my goal.
You can forget it. Not the way that portfolio was like, buddy. You can forget millionaire status at 25. Rocking out the way that you rock out, good luck with that, buddy. He just need a little bit of coaching. So listen. I had a phenomenal time talking about my dwarfs today. Shout out to all of the dwarfs. Do I got any dwarfs that's watching? Listen, that ain't no personal shot at you. I'm an equal accountability partner. You the one that's taking advantage of the system by being a triple minority. Shout out to all of my dwarfs that's getting it, that make sure that they getting on they stand, on they stoop, and they up there, you know what I'm saying? We know that when they walk, they got to do 3 times the effort, because if you want to run at 6 on the treadmill, you're going to be looking like the road runner. You're going to be looking like the road runner on Looney Tunes. Anyways, let me stop, because I am not a comedian. I am not a financial advisor. I just give y'all what my thoughts are. I love y'all. I appreciate you. Have y'all ever seen the Road Runner? Y'all ever seen the Road Runner on Looney Tunes? And when it's running and the feet like it look like it's in a circle. Y'all ain't never seen that? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Okay. Have you ever seen a tiny person? I'm going to be politically correct. A small person run full speed. I have. They probably going 2 miles an hour. Their feet look like they moving at 50. I'm sorry. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll rock with y'all. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Make sure y'all tap in for Lapeef Let's Talk tonight. I'm going to be cooking up on there. Let's have a good time, man. I'm about to go into the gym and get it in. We on 2 a days now. I love y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. Keep your budgets in order too, right? Oh, Jesus. God, you're going to have to help me, because I can't help myself. Jesus. Be a fence.